Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Viking Conquest, and welcome back to what is a state of total war here in Scotland, near Edinburgh and Squeen. We have recently taken over this city here, but it hasn't got many people inside, so we're going to need to work on that. However, there's also a lot of enemies here around, so we've got male Huithril. We've also got someone out on the open seas, but we can't go help them because our ships are on the other side of the country. What we can do is try help here. I'm Guthlaf, sir. Time for you to die, lad. Now we do have help from Jarl Olaf Gudrunsen, which is wonderful. So we should be more than okay. You know, we've got about 4 or 5 times their numbers here, so I can't imagine we'll have any issues, but we do need to still not try to lose too many troops, as we're going to have a lot of issues going forward, I think, in terms of having enough troops and enough money. God, I look badass on this horse. Let's push to this hill, because that's where they are. I'm kind of happy for this lord with us to kind of take point here. I know it's not really used in military tactics, but it's used in kind of modern warfare with guns, but I'm going to let him take point so that he can kind of bear the brunt of the damage. He has a lot of troops, some pretty good troops actually, just looking at it. You know, veterans, bodyguards, stand bearers, elite spearmen, berserkers, Ulfhedins. There's a few of, I think. Yeah, here they are, the Ulfhedins at the very front, the berserkers. Listen, I'm more than happy for him to kind of take the brunt of the damage, I think, and we will fight. We're not going to be cowards, but we're just going to let them fight first, as it were. At least that's the plan. Although we do have kind of about 2 or 3 times their amounts. In that regard, it's not bad at all. And actually, this is the lord we're trying to get in bed with his daughter, so if we can get some good relation with him, it's not a bad thing at all. Let's go. They're charging in now. I'm happy to charge in now that they've made the initial contact. We'll try to do some damage to his archer line, just so they don't fire quite as much. Kind of the skirmisher line, I should say, because there's not. It's probably more skirmishers than it is archers at this point, but I might be wrong. Let's make sure you're sliced up. There we go. The majority of the army can focus on that main area. I need to be careful with my horse dying, as it has just done. I mean, these guys aren't that well armoured, so we should be okay to fight here, but we'll have to see. They're starting to run now. Excellent. We've lost our horse, so we have to use our throwing weapons as best we can. How did I miss from that close? Just throw as many javelins into the back of them as we can. I just damaged the horse. Nice on me. So most of those are going to get away. Probably about 9 are going to actually escape. If I can... Well, 8 if I can throw weapons at some of them. There we go. Ulfhedin has entered a trance, but that's okay. I don't know what that actually means. I don't know if that means they would attack us. I'm not entirely sure. But there we go. We've won. And we've got the prisoner. Excellent. We get a war trophy as well. Also very nice. I think we had a quest to actually fulfill in terms of getting a lord captured. So we'll give that back to the relevant person who gave us such a quest. I don't know where we got the iron from, but we do need to sell that. We are pretty low on... Okay, we're okay on food. We will trade with the locals. We're going to redeem said battle trophy for 1,000 pennies. There we go. We will also sell all this as best we can. Hey Ken, how you doing today? I think chances increased combat still speed uses a lot of stamina. That would make sense actually. Because I'm thinking of like other games where berserkers actively like attack you, I think. Let's pick up what food we can. We're not going to buy the beef, however, because that's just going to go off and go mouldy, and that's not going to help anyone. Into the meat hall we go. Watchman, Happy Widow. How much are the Watchmen? I'm not going to buy them for that much. That's too much. Ransom Broker, however, I will sell all the prisoners I can do. Thank you. Oh, right. I don't want to leave this town undefended, so I'm going to have to put all, like, all my troops inside. And then I'm going to have to go get some more troops. Here's the king. Here's the task. I have got a lord of the Kingdom of Alban for you. There you go. 2,000 pennies. That's fine. Who do you think should receive that? County. That's fine. County? It's not a... I don't know why I'm saying county, but there we go. Hello, Gothi. I have no need for a man of God at this time. That's fine. I'm going to have to pretty much dump all my prisoners inside here. Hello, Rostam. How are you today? Am I a new player? Oh. I'm not a new player, but I'm fairly new to this mod, is what I would say. It's not one I've put that much invested that much time in before. I'm established, yes. I mostly play Pendor, but that's... I thought I would try Viking Conquest for a change. Hello, Cucumbers. How are you today? Good to see you. I'm established, but I'm by no means safe. My city has 3 people in inside because I've just taken it over from this faction here. So I need to actually go and pretty much ditch all these troops inside and go and get some more, really. We played vanilla for 5 days, accomplished a lot, still learning. I haven't played the vanilla warband in a long time, I will be honest. Not because I don't want to, but I think mods are arguably like significantly better than the base game, in my opinion. But you know, it's not doesn't mean it's fact. It's absolutely gold to be honest. I mean, I love this game. I've got like 600 hours in this game, and then another 200 offline. I love this game. I put so much time into it. We're going to put all the troops inside in an effort to actually kind of hold on to... In an effort to hold on to... That, there we go. We'll give you back. Weirdly, he's... I think we just gave the prisoner to the king and he's just put it in our town, so we still have the prisoner. That's excellent. Okay, we're going to need to go get some more prisoners, or some more troops, because we have 8 troops currently. That's not very safe at all. I need to speak to our recruit. Oh, hello. I don't want to fight you. This is a mistake. There we go. We're going to have to surrender because we weren't paying attention. That's fine. Nordic footman with Rodok crossbowman. Absolutely. Very good indeed. I love the Rodok crossbowman. I wasn't paying attention and I'm now running away. Did I lose my horse? They took my horse, you bastards. Utter bastards taking my horse. Quarters are expensive in this mod. Oh, dearie me. I'm hoping you can stay here this time. Yeah. Do whatever you think you can do, that's not a problem. The Huskars have my heart. Huskars are good. Very much so. I'm just very careful going through this part of the country. Just gonna check something quickly. No, we're still good. I think just 2 different bits of music are playing at the same time. That's alright. The Huskars are excellent. I mean, even in kind of other mods, you have like similar things to Huskars. So in this mod, you have the Ulfhedens and the Berserkers. I'm going to speak to my captain. I don't know if that's who I need to speak to, but I want to be able to hire some more troops. What map has your map looking like Masterpiece? I mean, this is just a map that comes with this mod, or this DLC, Viking Conquest, made by the team that made Britain Warder, and then they made an official DLC. So yeah, and that's just. I think that's just how it starts with that map. Well, that's how the map looks with this game, but I might be wrong. I need to speak to, I think, the trainer. So I need to go. My map looks something out of a phone game. That's because it's the base game. I think the base game does struggle with that a little bit. Or potentially, I played Prophecy of Pendor, which has a very good looking map, and it might be that it's improved this one as well. I need to wait for some time to become daytime. There we go. I want to walk around my refuge. I want to find the person who does all the training. Because I need to start recruiting troops from here. Which I think I can do, if I'm not mistaken. But I might be wrong. I like our little home away from home here. And we do want to upgrade our gear at some point, but we already look pretty damn snazzy. And we could probably use the money for a slightly better investment at this point in time. If we have money to burn at the later stages of the game, then absolutely. But I think at the moment we're okay. I want to speak to you, Harold. I think you... Yes, I want meant to be trained. I need to work out how to actually recruit men in here. Do I trade often? I trade when I'm in the right part of the world. So there's a very good trade route that you can do here, which involves Norway and the Netherlands, or their counterparts, which is North Vega and Frisia. If you can get that done, then absolutely it's worth doing. But it takes a little bit of time to get over there, and you have to cross the open seas, which knackers your morale. So I don't do it unless I'm kind of need money or I'm heading over that way anyway, which is not always the case. I wouldn't say I'm a trader by trade. I tend to I try to earn my money elsewhere or in other ways. Oh, you went with the villagers? Not really, no. I don't tend to with the actual villagers for the most part. I'm trying to work. I can't remember how I actually recruit from these lands, from this refuge. I'm trying to remember. I would think it would be with Harold here, but maybe not. Let's go into our meat hall and into our other places and see if we can find out a way there. Wamba, you're the cook. There we go. Get some morale that way, which is good. You're the scald, that's fine. You're Alexander, you're the healer, gotcha. Let's go to the mead hall. You are the happy widow, absolutely. Cassius. There's nothing I can do there. You're like the bartender. I play as a woman, so I can't own fiefs, but I can own castles which only have upkeep, so I need to trade for the 6,000 upkeep. Absolutely. I mean, you get a very small amount of rent, but not really enough to be worthwhile doing. We have all the staff. I just genuinely can't remember how to recruit from here. There must be a way to do so. I just can't quite remember what it is. So let's go back over to our ships and back up to hopefully friendly territory, so we can get these troops upgraded. I'll happily pay for travel. I wasn't looking what I was doing. I need to forget I've only got 8 troops at the moment. Okay, we're going to hold this hill. Absolutely. There's only 8 of us. We might be okay. There's only 8 of them, I should say, and 6 of us. We'll have to see. I probably will actually get everyone to dismount, I think. Dismount, there we go. I'd much rather we stay as one cohesive infantry unit against these Vikings. And I'd like to hold the hill if possible. So everyone up here, I want to hold the hill. And I want everyone to dismount as well, that's important. Formation orders. dismount. There we go. I just think we'll be better off as infantry. I'm trying to see where they are. They must be over on that hill somewhere. This is a very big map filled with a lot of hills. I mean, you eventually you can get thieves as a woman. I just think there's a lot of process behind doing that. But I might be wrong. I might be thinking of a mod instead. I haven't played the base game of this in such a long time. That's the thing. I don't know where these Vikings are. They're coming. They're just going incredibly slowly. I guess they're trying to climb up the hills. Where are they? They're on their way. I mean, I didn't really want to fight them at all, but we're going to have to because we weren't paying attention. I definitely need to get some more. I shouldn't have gone with just my companions, but we'll have to see how it goes. Here they come. They've climbed over some very big hills, so hopefully they'll be a little bit strung out, not all together, so we can fight them as one cohesive group. But we're definitely letting them come to us. I think that's important. And then we definitely need to go recruiting as much as possible. Start throwing in some weapons if we can. Or some javelins. I was about to say pilau or pilo. Pila? Pilau's alright. Pilau's a rice. But pila is Roman throwing weapon, not a Viking throwing weapon. There we go. One dealt with. Let's try to get the rest of these guys dealt with as best we can. They're going to throw weapons at us as well. There we go, let's try to destroy your shield. Wonderful. Okay, everyone go. We've killed like 2 of them already. Let's go. It's going to be by no means an easy fight, but we've at least dealt with a couple of them before we got involved in the main actual melee combat. There we go. Let's go help this chap over here. Well done, Bodo. Is that it? There we go. Whew. Right, we had to be a little bit careful there because I don't want to get taken prisoner again. That would have not been good. I will show the loot, but there should be an okay amount because even though there's only 6 of us, there was only 8 of them, so it's not that good. Let's keep on heading upwards. We just need to be very careful on the world map. The king has given himself the village, which is excellent. Also, we're getting a lot of money because our rents are halved. The cost of our troops are halved when you put them inside a town. So in that regards, it's actually very good. We're going to make a lot of money doing that. I just want to get to my ships up in this part of Scotland and try. Oh no, hang on. Wasn't paying attention. Again, I'm going to get all of us to dismount. I'm hoping there'll be enough of us to be okay, but we'll have to see. Everyone dismount and move forward slightly. We'll let them come into us. 8 versus 13. Again, I'm hoping we'll be okay, but we'll have to see. I'm annoyed they stole our pony when we got taken prisoner. That is also because we put all our troops inside the town instead. But we'll just wait here in a shield. We'll wait for them to come to us. They do outnumber us, but I'm hoping we have the quality of troop improvement, apart from Brunhild, who we need to upgrade. As Brunhild is still very underdeveloped here in terms of armour. You know, in comparison to Donchad or Bader or Bodo. Agathinos we need to work on as well, and possibly Morgant. But Bodo's pretty snazzy. When you're small, you need to keep your head on a swivel. Absolutely, I just haven't been. I'm just I'm so used to just being able to run forward a bit more. I'm just trying to get to my ships, but I mean we'll be okay with these guys. But actually, if we end up fighting like 50 Vikings, that's a problem. And the problem is, because we don't have any like non-companion troops at the moment, we can't like just say, "Oh, you need to hold the line. You need to hold the line and win for us." Like, you need to buy us time. We can't do that because we don't have the relevant troops to do that with. I did have a horse and they stole it from me. So maybe not lead with Brunhild, who is arguably underdeveloped compared to everyone else. Deal with you. It's only because I didn't want to leave my my town undefended. Are we gonna be able to catch up to you, or is you just gonna run? You're just gonna run, aren't you? Come back here. No, I don't think we can catch up to him. We have no throwing weapons left. So I'm just going to let you run away. Oh, 9 young warriors, that'll do. Thank you. That will buy me the time I so desperately need. I'll take the farmer as well, actually. Young warriors are okay soldiers, but they'll buy me time if I need it in a jiffy. Let's keep heading towards our ships, and we'll head back to our village, where we know we can recruit fairly ably from there. Let's not get attacked by 30 renegades if we can help it. Once I can get back to my village, I can recruit significantly easier. It's just pushing again to that point. I need to be careful on the open seas as well, that's for sure. Let's land there. 17 Norse bowmen, absolutely, thank you. We'll meet with the leader, see if he's got any tasks for us, just so we can keep on recruiting. He doesn't, that's mildly annoying actually. I don't know if we can recruit from the town here, but we will give it a go. No, we can't because we don't have the positive relation with that chap. What we can do is head to... We can head up to the Orkney Islands, up in northern Scotland. Recruit from there. We can also recruit from Dunbeatty as well. There we go. Interestingly, they don't have the... There's some other islands up here which belong to Denmark. I can't remember what they're called, but I'd really like to go visit them because they look beautiful. I just can't remember what the actual name of them are. But they're like a Danish... I don't know, it's like the equivalent of a British overseas territory. I just can't remember what it's called. Okay, 58 troops. That's a little bit better. The Pharaohs, thank you so much, Ken. That's the one I'm thinking of. I'd like to visit the Pharaohs. They look so gorgeous. Oh, 142 thieves. Let's not attack them. We would normally be more than okay, but we don't have our main army with us here. Head into Balbeatty. We'll recruit whoever we can. 7 Norse freedmen. We'll head to Dunbeatty to get some more prisoners from there. Not running into these thieves if we can help it. We can visit our lady friend while we're here. Visit Lady Asgard and get her relation up with us a bit further. There we go. Do you think we might have a future together? She's not ready to commit. That's fine. We'll keep on working because we still don't actually have permission from her father or brother yet to actually visit her officially. Okay, let's get our ships. And we'll actually head back to our town now. Avoiding those thieves. Although we now have 75 troops, we would probably be more... We'd be in a better position than we were before, that's for sure. I still don't think we could take on 142 of them, though. 51 relations is quite high. I think you probably need about 70 or something. Although, maybe it might just be because we don't have positive... We don't have the permission from her father yet. That might be the reason why we can't speak to her yet, as it were. There's a feast in the Orkneys. I'm actually going to go to it because it's not that far away from where we are currently. And we can do a tournament there for some cash money. Which would be nice. A question for you, Ken. I was thinking I need to find like a shorter game to stream alongside this for the next couple of weeks. I was thinking Civ 6. Would you be... would Civ 6 be a good or a bad thing? Alongside Warband, of course. Hello, Grunhild. I thought there was a feast here, but I guess maybe it's night time, so we'll wait till daytime and then try again. Because everyone is coming here, it seems. There we go, join the competition, wonderful. Right. Who am I looking for? Ivar Gudrudson. I'm looking for the father. Oh, Olaf, but he's not here yet at the moment, that's fine. That's good to hear. Your Astor likes us, that means we can recruit in his land, thank God. That means we can actually recruit in that town. Yeah, I thought I would do Civ 6 because it's not that long, you know, it's like depending on how long, or what settings we play on, it could be between like 10 and 20 hours. So that could feasibly be done in about 6 to 10 streams, depending on how long I stream for. I love Paradox games as well. I have way too much time in Stellaris to be proud of. I think Stellaris is my 5th most played game on Steam. I've got about 260 hours on Stellaris. And then I've got quite a bit of time in Crusader Kings 2 as well. Actually, what I would like to play, I'd like to play some Hearts of Iron 4. I've got the base game, but it requires so much DLC, and I just don't know I really don't know what I'm doing in Hearts of Iron 4 to justify what DLC to buy or not. But I would like to try Civ 4. Civ 4? No. Hearts of Iron 4. Because I like World War II games. I like kind of the principle of World War II games. And it's a different kind of grand strategy from perhaps the other ones that I've played so far. But if I'm going to invest the money into the DLC, I want to make sure I'm doing kind of the right options and the right decisions in that to make it worthwhile. Ow. I should have kept my shield up. Never mind. That's fine. We can also recruit from here, so that's good. In fact, we can probably if we can recruit from the town, that means we can probably recruit from the village as well. 16 Norse Freeman, there we go. It feels weird not being the only one talking anymore. Well, Whiskers was here as well. I guess this is what happens when, you know, that's how it is when you start small. you have 1 or 2 people talking, and I'm always very grateful to you guys. I've accidentally ended up in Norway. I guess if we're here, we'll do some trade. I didn't really mean to end up in Norway, but now we're here, I may as well do the trading. And actually, if he's got any quests for us that we can do here in Tunsberg, I will do it, because we're probably not far off being able to get another getting another business in production. Absolutely tar time. Tar time, and then salt and wine from Dorstad. As you would expect. I'm going to move the Hornman down a bit. I'll leave the Young Warriors kind of somewhere in the middle. I didn't mean to end up in Norway, but we're here now, so I may as well. Oh, Norse Chronicler. You sound interesting. Who are you? I guess that's not an easy question to answer. My role here is to leave for posterity the kingdom of great men. I write the life of the greatest king in the area. I'm his chronicler. I want you to write my story. First, you have to be the most important person in this part of the world. That means displacing the person in that currently holds this position and unifying under your rule this territory. Do you want to take on this challenge? Sure. Surely you're bold to take on the challenge of uniting all the small kingdoms and conflicting Jarls of the Norse under your command. For me to be your chronicler, give you the title of King of the Norse. You must unify the territories Rieb, Tunsberg and Dorstad, and then return when you've subjugated them all. I'm not used to being the only one interacting. It's nice. Right, well, we're not going to be able to do that, become king for quite some time, but because we're not going to be based in this part of the world, but that's okay. Right, tar. I want all your tar, please. Thank you. Is the king around? Because if the king's around and he has a task for us, I'll do it. Oh god, there's a highwayman. There's a destroy bandit lair, which didn't go very well last time. He said that right in front of his king. Absolutely. He was like, yeah, just displace my lord. You know, it's fine. Nothing wrong about it. Nothing wrong with it at all. I need to find where this thing is, because last time I struggled to find where it is. Oh, where is this? He did say that in front of his chronicler. He is... Oh, thank... We found it this time, thank God. Last time we didn't, and it went horribly wrong. Charge! This means we might get the positive relation up enough with the Norwegian king that we can build a business in his area, which would be wonderful. Because we do need more businesses. We need more money, essentially. And I actually forgot to check how much money we're making from... how much money we're making from our new town. Chop your head off. Wonderful. We need to be careful, because these guys are not too heavily armoured, but they can still... I would say they're probably about the same level of armour as our companions at the moment. We do need to invest more in our companions, but we just haven't had the luxury of having the spare cash to be able to do so at the time being. Incidentally, I'm now the highest subscribed I've ever been on YouTube, with a whole 60 subscribers. Wonderful. It feels cool to... I know they're like pathetically small numbers in the grand scheme of things, but it's small victories, I think. It's the first time I've ever had a 6 in front of that number. Okay, deal with you. How many more troops have we still got to go? About 7, but more could spawn in. Luckily, these guys are just throwing stones for the most part. Charge! There we go. Actually, it's weird Whisker's not being here today, because Whisker's normally is around, but he's just not around today. That's weird. I stabbed him in the... I like stabbed through his back and it chopped his head off. I kind of run the sword through his back and it decided to just like whack his head off. It must be one hell of a stab. Who's still left? There can't be that many. One soldier left. Wonderful. See if we can do some throwing weapons of this chap. I am notoriously terrible with throwing weapons, but there's not really many bow-related things that you can do in this mod. We get the gear. Wonderful. No problem, cucumbers. Do whatever you'd wish. That's not a problem. And we also get positive relation with the king, which means we can now set up in Tunsberg. Excellent. We just need to find where the king is, although I'd hope he's somewhere near his town. There he is. Let's go speak to him. Plus 10 relation. Wonderful. And we can also recruit in his land. Excellent. Let's get some recruits from here. Let's trade with the locals as well. We've got quite a bit to sell to them, in fact, including this boar meat, because that boar meat will just go off pretty much straight away. We might end up selling this tarn in Denmark and then coming back to set up the business. I don't know if the tarn will sell for enough in Denmark, but we'll give it a go. We'll pick up as much food as he has for us as well. I am leaving the town quite undefended, so I need to... Hopefully that stays safe, we'll have to see. Let's set sail from Tunsberg to Denmark and then on to Dorstad. I don't know if it's Dorstad or Dorstad, but I always say Dorstad, I don't know why. Let's just head to the meat hall, because if there's a prison broker here, there's not. Sail from port. Q. 101 troops. Obviously I can go with a lot more, but we'll just have to see. Over to Denmark we go. I don't know, because if we can sell the tar here, I'll just sell it and go back to Tunsberg to set up the business there. Trade with the locals. Okay, the tar sells for enough here, so I will do that. There we go, we'll pick up a little bit more food. Pick up the smoked fish, I think. I'm just gonna. I don't think there's any like major trade routes from Reeb, but I will just check. Buying wool here would sell for a pretty profit to Dorstad. Let's see if you have any. That's wool cloth. That's not wool. Really? It sells for that much, even though that's 365. We'll buy one just to see, but because if I can find a wool merchant, then sell it elsewhere. That'd be wonderful. Sail from port. Let's go back to Tunsberg and set up this business, and then we'll head to Dorstad and do the rest of the trade route. I don't normally trade, but it's such a lucrative trade route. I may as well. And like, I could have accidentally ended up in Norway anyway, and actually it's meant that we can set up our business here in Tunsberg, so that's not bad at all. Let's stroll through town. Just find the mayor wherever he may be. Okay. Actually, let's wait till night time, because then it probably gets us much closer to the correct area. Dusk, evening, nighttime. There we go. Stroll through the town. That should spawn us much closer to the mayor. In fact, I presume he's just up this hill. The next 75 Vikings, and like you see if any equipment will go with your companions. I do need to. I tend not to invest in my companions as much as I should. No, it's fine. I don't consider that backseating. That's not a problem. And you're right. I don't tend to keep up with my companions as much as I should. 386, 572, 342. Doesn't look to be that much good money here. 384 and 79. So we will go with the brewery. There we go. It's not a huge amount of money, but it's another 600 per week that we wouldn't normally have. We'll recruit and we will sell from port. We will also upgrade. I mean, you can see here I also need to work on my actual like upgrading of their skills as well. I just don't get around to it as much as I would like. Let's go for some more bowmen. There we go. Have 32 bowmen. Wonderful. I don't think we need to stop off in. Hang on. Trade with the locals. Buy more tar. Buy all the tar possible, then run away. And we can recruit her again. Interesting. Sail from port. We can't go to the Sea Kings because I think they are actually actively part of the Viking of the Norwegian kingdom, so we can't do that. Where is Dorstad? There we go. Let's head on our way. Tar. It literally is just all about tar. Severe weather has damaged the Busset. We'll need to double check when we next head into ports that we don't have too many issues there. Were you friends? You're just travellers, that's fine. We're making a good profit per week, actually. How much rent do we get from... Not much from our city, but that's also because we raided it quite heavily, so I imagine that's why we're not getting much rent from there at all. Head into Reeb, or into Frisia, not Reeb. I want to check this thing with a wool. Oh my god, wool sells for 811 here. Wow. That's incredible. If I can find a wool producer somewhere in... If I can find a wool producer somewhere in the British mainland, then I can do that route instead. Or as well, even. And we'll sell the tar here as well. And we'll buy the wine, because the wine is cheap here. Hang on, I'm going to do that as a separate transaction, because I want to make sure I want to ensure that I can find the right amount of profit. Okay. So buying all this wine will cost me 2,000 and 2295. And the salt will be worth 722. So for about 3,000 for all that wine and all that salt. Let's see if we can turn that into a good profit elsewhere. Sell all my prisoners. There we go. 22295 wine. I want to speak to the king of this area, wherever he may be. Ooh. Oh, Thieving Franks. I thought that was going to be more exciting, but it's not. Where is your king? Good madam. Location of your king should be close to Kenema at the moment. Kenema. Could also potentially buy some more salt there as well in the salt mine. I'll check in a second. I want to speak to the king first. Where is he? Should be somewhere in here. There we go. I want to see if he has a task for us. He doesn't. That's fine. We'll come get up a business in this area another time. I'm just going to head to the salt mine, see if we can get some salt from there as well. Oh, we found that fighter's camp. I'm going to leave that there, because then... If, oh, hello. Oh, we'll be okay with this. But I'm going to leave that camp there, because then we already know where it is, should we need to make a... Should we need to do a quest. Let's make a sacrifice to the gods. We shouldn't fight today. Well done, me. Should have just done a speech. I'm hoping we'll be okay with these guys. I think we should. Although, I have to be wary that I'm not... I don't have my high quality army with me. I've got kind of the B team here. I'm hoping they're just like peasants with sticks for the most part, although I might be wrong. And actually what I will do, I'll invest in a new horse or take one from one of my companions next time. And they're coming in pretty quickly. Let's get our infantry in front, because these aren't the warrior bowmen, so they're not going to be as good. This could actually go quite badly wrong. Let's get our infantry to charge, and our spearmen to charge. These are the robbers. I'm hoping we'll be okay. We're going to have to fight pretty hard here, I think, because a lot of our archers are not going to be able to keep up. We might need to start running here at some point soon. We just may not have enough troops to work with. There's a lot of them here. Just chopping as many as we can. Either way, this is going to be a close fight, I think. Deal with you. Actually, we might be okay. We'll use our throwing weapons. We've lost a quarter of our troops. Not ideal, that's for sure. Like I said, we don't have our main squad here with us. There's a bit of a scrum here. I do like that. It's basically just a shield wall. How are we doing? Jesus. It's going to be down to the wire. Just chop through as many of them as we can. As quickly as we can. Oh, we just about won this, but at a cost. Oh, dear me. How many men did we lose there? Only 14, actually. Most of them are just wounded. That's not a problem. We will share the loot. There's a bunch of helmets here for us. Actually, we will have a look at Brunhild, because I think Brunhild does actually need some more gear. Everyone else, I think, has enough of the right level, but we'll just double check Brunhild while we're passing by. Brunhild, because I know you're kind of underdeveloped slightly. I haven't really got around to giving you more things yet. Give you a better helmet. You definitely need some better armour, so here you go, have that. You can have probably a better shield than the one you've got. Reinforced round shield, there we go. Okay, we've at least given Brunhild a little bit more protection now. Let's upgrade everyone else. There we go. I'm just intrigued to see if I can buy salt in the salt mine, but it is night time, so we'll need to come back at daytime. They drunk the wine, the bastards. Okay, I need to sell that wine quickly, otherwise we're gonna lose it. The wine is not there for it to be drunk. I wouldn't mind you buying. Okay, salt's a bit more expensive here. I'll leave it. I was just curious. Let's get to Dorstad and let's get sailing, because I don't want all the wine to be lost. This competition here, I'm just going to set sail. We'll sail to kind of Jorvik area or Bebbanburg, one day Bamborough. Village of Bamborough. Another place I'd like to visit, which I haven't actually got around to yet. Oh, we're in a gale, that's not good. We're not going to sail into Bebbanburg in case we end up going to war with them, but we'll land near Bebbanburg. There we go. Trade with the locals. You had some more wine. Good grief, they're drinking all the wine, aren't they? Well, we should still make a good profit on the wine anyway. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we've already paid back. So with 3 of our wines, we paid back our costs for the wine, and the rest of this is pure profit. $3,300, well, $3,400. If I was being very min-maxy about this, I could sell the rest of this elsewhere, but that's okay. Well, that was about 5,000 profit on the on that. That was good. Spirited pony, timid pony. I just want a pony. There we go. It's a little bit of investment, but I think it's worthwhile. And we'll trade the salt somewhere else, I would think. Hello there, Surveyor Warrior. We'll try sell the salt at Jorvik. See how that goes. So 722 for our salt. How much can we make in terms of profit? We can make 2,000. That's not a bad trade route either. I just want to find somewhere which sells lots of wool, because the wool sold for. Does the ransom in Bebbanburg? Okay, I'll go back. But that's a. If I just want to find somewhere which sells wool, because wool sells for so much in Frisia. It's remarkable. I don't know why it sells for so much, but if I can find one, that'd be wonderful. I'd say that was a very profitable run actually over on the trade route. Oh, Captain. Okay, we'll head back to Bebbanburg and sell these prisoners. Ken, do you know if there's a way for me to get someone to recruit on my behalf in either my town or my refuge? Because I've looked and I can't seem to find a way, but there must be a way, surely. Host. So, okay, I think the ransom broker's gone, but that's okay. Change my mind. Okay. You're East Engel. I don't know why you're up here, but let's keep pushing forward. One-time robbers, that's fine. We'll leave the robbers den there in case we need it for a quest. We still don't have our main army here, so we need to be a little bit careful. Especially as this is an active enemy zone. I think I'm going to try avoid fighting those 60 Vikings. We should be okay. But just in case, I'd rather not. I feel like we should be able to get through that mountain, but I guess not. Just about avoid those Vikings. Wonderful. Gwyneth and Mias are at war. I want to go back to my city, my town. 73 thieves we should be okay with. Let's get to our town. How's it doing here? Were they sieging it, or was it just on? I don't know if they were sieging it or if it was just under war, or if they just kind of went in here. You know, one thing I don't quite like in this game is that why, if this place is at war, like why, if Alban is at war with us, why can they use our cities to travel into? I've never understood that. Like, we're at active war with Alban, right? So how come they can use our ports to get places? That just doesn't seem right, especially as I can't use their ports. My men deserve a symbol by mead and food. There we go. Our reputation is improved, which is good. Why are we reporting to the Marshal? They want to go on the offensive, that's fine. I want to visit the mead hall here. Oh, trap. Charge. Oh, Bodo looks badass with that cloak on. We need to get all our companions up to that kind of level of gear. That's important. We'll let our companions take the first hits there. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. This is actually quite a good ambush, good grief. Yeah, we definitely need to get our companions upgraded, that's for sure. Okay, deal with you, there we go. It's nearly all of them. There we go, wonderful. Is there still more? This is a big ambush. There must be about 15 troops there, good grief. Okay. I need to not run away here because that's still somewhere where I can actively be attacked. Meat hall, villagers, sphere warriors, farmer. I will happily do a quest for you. But I need to wait till it's a little bit safer here. There we go. Aside from a train you can hire for your troops. I don't see anywhere about recruiting your refuge. That's weird. I read somewhere online that you could, but I might be wrong. Because I know where the trainer is. I've got the trainer, but maybe not. I guess maybe I'm thinking of the... Oh, what am I thinking of? Because in other mods, there's a way to like actually recruit, but manually recruiting is going to be a pain. Slave market, we reduce our reputation, we get quite a bit of money. Scriptorum gets us some more knowledge. Merchant's Rest Hall, getting prosperity, might be worth doing. Norse gods I would like to do, but Christian riots could cause 30 relations drop, interesting. Prisoner Tower and Messenger Post. I'm actually going to build the messenger post so I know when people are nearby. I think that's important. And we still have this chap here with us, actually. And we'll chuck the robbers away, and we'll... Like, why? Why do you get to come into my town? And I've never understood that. If we're actively at war with someone, they should not be allowed to use my port to travel. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. You're just a Gothy, that's fine. Manually recruiting is going to be a pain, isn't it? I might actually just quickly sail to... I don't know if I can do this, but I might see if I can sail to Bebemba. I'm going to put all these troops away. And then let's see if I can go via the sea to Bebemba. Because that will be safe, and that's where my ships are. Travel to another town. It's only 215. It's arguably the safest way to do things. Not thrilled by that amount of troops there by our town. There we go. This is a safe if slow way to travel. A lord from the Mears has gone in, or from Mead has gone into the Kingdom of Alban. Let's get on our ships and let's go. I definitely don't want to lose my ships though, because they cost they're a big investment, these things. He says as he nearly runs into an enemy ship. Ooh, that was close. I paused right as they were about to attack us. Good grief. Traveller. Okay. Someone's escaped from our captivity, such as life. That's not the end of the world. Hello, Jarl Orkun. What are you doing here? Oh, we don't actually have enough troops for him. That's fine. We'll head out to Orkney. Land here. One Norse freedman, that doesn't feel very worth it. 2 Norse freeholders. We're just getting a few troops to work with, but not many. We'll head to our village though, we'll probably have better success there. We didn't report to the Marshal, they're just going to have to deal with that. Where is the Kingdom of Mead? Is it a separate faction, or is it... Yeah, Kingdom of Mead is these people here in Ireland. Gotcha. Let's land here and get as many recruits as possible. 12 Norse freeholders, that's a little bit more like it. Wonderful. Recruit as many as we can from here. Nice 9 freeholders. Meet the leader. You've got a quest for us to do. I'm just going to recruit and then I'm going to fail the quest. Because then we can get some more troops. Wow, that lowers our devotion to them a lot. Good grief. Let's not do that again. I will happily go get a slave though. That's a nice easy task. It's a quick task. Okay, there we go. And we do have a horse now. Wonderful. Or a pony, I should say. Hello, slave. I require your head. Oh, you have to come with me. My apologies. Go to the village centre. Return the slave. I do love this helmet. It looks really cool. There we go. Recruit again. 60 Norse freedmen. I think what I probably want to do then is, if there's no automatic recruitment, I want to set up... I want to do some quests for the villagers nearby to my town, so I can recruit like a large amount quickly. I think that's important. Step back to our ships. We'll stop by Dunbaty and Balbaty on the way past. No, we're not. We're going to go to our town. Are we going to get there in time? I don't know. I really hope the other lords come and help. Because we're going to have to go quickly. We might lose our town here. Alban and Frizzy have made peace. We might make peace if we're lucky. We need to get into that port quickly. Or at least get close to the port. Is it still under siege? We seem okay. It must have... It was under... It struggled at some point, but it seems to be okay now. When you break off from Laithlind, will you use the territories you already have or wait for a more strategically advantageous one? I don't know. Normally, I play these things where I just break off and then start a new place somewhere else. But sieges are such a pain in this. Like, sieges are such a pain that actually I think starting my own kingdom just by rebelling would be the best way to do it. Because Laithlind are not that strong in the grand scheme of things. Like, they're a good faction, but they're nowhere near as strong as, say, Alban, Northumbria, Gwynedd, Cornwall, or Wessex. Although Wessex, as you can see, is struggling. I'd actually say that East Anglia, Gwynedd, Alban, and Cornwall are the big players at the moment. At least in the mainland. I'm not really talking much about Ireland. Ireland might be an option, but they bloody hate me in Ireland after the big Irish quest that there is in this game. So, I could try go for some of the small factions, but I don't really have any friends in that part of the world. If I can take a couple more of these castles in Scotland, in Alban, I'd probably start from here then, I think. I'd probably rebel, which it's not normally how I start setting up my own kingdom, but I think I might need to in this regard. I'm just going to see if there's any good trade links from our actual town. I doubt there is. No, there's nothing major. I want to speak to the local villages and... Do we go help those travellers? We can go help those travellers. Sail from port. Because I don't know if that's going to aid our prosperity or not, but it's worth doing nonetheless. We're quite slow on the sail. I don't know if we want to switch to rowing, but we'll have to see. They've only got one ship, we've only got one ship. But yeah, if I can't do automatic recruitment, then I need to spend some time working on the villages to get them, so I can recruit quickly from them. That's important then. So I'll invest time and or money to ensure that happens. Okay. Let's get in there. In fact, we can't actually do some melee, so we'll use some throwing weapons instead. There we go. Or at least destroy your shield. And kill you, there we go. Wonderful. Let's jump across. Can we actually do anything here? Probably not. Let's try to get to the front without falling into the sea. Because if I fall into the sea, that's a bad thing. There we go. That should be pretty much them all done. Wonderful. Yeah. 2 and 3 morale. We help out the commoners. I don't know if that's going to actually help us in any regard, but it's not a bad thing to do. We will share the loot. And to pick up some more food from our town, that's for sure. We will keep our boats here. Eventually, when I'm strong enough, I'd like to have 2 fleets. One for either side of the... for the 2 different seas, so I don't always need to bring the ships around to the other side. But that's something when you're rich, which I'm not yet. Barley, bread, vegetables, fish, dried meat. There we go. Wandering bards, severe warriors. Okay, nothing there at the moment. Yeah, my plan is to improve relations with my local towns and villages now. Because I think, now that you've asked me about it, Ken, I think I will set off from here in terms of my own kingdom, but I need to get the population happy. Because this place is very malnourished, which I raided, which, okay, I agree it's my fault, but we can try fix the problem. Is that the mayor? It's good to find where the mayor is in this town if we're going to be based here. It's the weaponsmith. You might be in there. Let's go find out. Hello, small children. Are you the mayor? No, you're the shipwright, and you're the sea captain. We can go find where the important NPCs are in this town, because it'll be worthwhile in the long run. And I think it's important we base our kingdom out of a port. So I think that is important. We found where the healer is. He's by the armourer. That's good. I just want to find out where the mayor is, and maybe do a job for him and do a job for our town to make them like us a bit more. Question is, where is he? Because they're not always in very obvious places to find. Maybe over here? You look important. There's the mayor. Wonderful. Good day, my lord. You don't really like me very much. Do you have a job for me? Attacked by some masterless men? I'm sure I can do that for you, good sir. Oh, of course, I can set up a business in this town. I know they don't like me, but I own the town now, so no one's going to... As that guy said, no one's going to say no. Ooh, 40 bandits. Can we take that on? I think we can. Let's just go get some of our more impressive troops to come with us. 59 warrior archers and 29 companions. That's fine. We should actually go out with like a natural army, as opposed to just, you know, like 12 troops. Although I didn't actually move them to the top of the army, so hopefully they are here. Interesting. But getting some positive relation with this village is important. This might be the time for me to get off my horse, actually. No, leave my horse alone. How are we doing? Oh, not great, actually. Let's do as much as we can melee-wise to help out here. We got off our horse so the horse doesn't die or become lame, because it's always annoying when that happens. I do like this sword. I think I still prefer my old sword, but I like being able to actually ride my horse and still being able to use my weapon at the same time. I think that's important. Deal with you. So the next business we can invest in can be in our actual own town. And that way, even if we lose it, we can get some money out from there. If we do start in the town we currently own, then at least we're near our refuge. We're near, and if we set up for making these places like us, that will be important. I'm recruiting. You're looking for men, and I, by coincidence, know people in the area. I'll give you 500 pennies if you allow me to. Thank you. It's a little bit annoying to have to pay for them, but it's worth it. Although these are the Pictish troops, so I'm going to probably make these into... I don't know what the best people to go in with the Picts are. I do like the elite skirmishers, but... kind of these crossbow, but they're not very well armoured, that's my only thing. But if I'm going to be recruiting from around here, I'm going to have to be recruiting quite a lot of Pictish troops. Maybe the Pictish veterans and champions? I mean, the Pictish nobles, that looks like a very strong cavalryman, but I'm still not sure about them. I think probably I will go into the melee tree with the Pictish, and I'll get some Norse archers out to kind of complement them, I suppose. That might be the wrong way to do things, but I need to... I am going to have to invest in kind of the Pictish tree quite a bit here. Do you have any tasks for me? He doesn't have anything that I can do. And what about the other village? That's over there. It's actually a bit annoying because you have to go around to get to it. So arguably a lot less useful, that one there. But still in the long run, I guess would be worth it. That only has 285 in it. That might not be worth going after, to be honest. I'm recruiting. I will again happily pay you money. Let's recruit who we can. Two Pictish peasants. Do you have any tasks for me? You want some cattle? 4 heads of cattle. I can do that, I'm sure. Where to? This? That's a town or a village. What's the village we can actually go to? We've got up here. We're still making good profit per week, which is excellent. Go to the village centre. The only thing that may not be so good about where we start our place is that it's an active Christian town, and we're a pagan, so I'm not sure. I've got to one place. I want to buy some cattle. Let's buy 5 because you can only buy 1 or 4. And we'll just gift the other cattle. That's not a problem. Leave the cattle onwards. We're very close to completing our goal. That's good. Let's make sure the cattle is... Okay, we've been besieged, so the cattle needs to hurry up. I don't want to lose the cattle, but if I lose the town, it doesn't help anything either. Let's at least go in so we might be able to get some more troops. Recruit some volunteers. There we go. Do you have another task for us? I can't promise I can do it now. No. I'm going to give you some cattle just so you like us a bit more. And we need to get back to our town quickly. I regretted coming out to this village. Although they're definitely coming in to support us. We just need to, oh, it's under siege. No. You better get involved. Are you just going to stay outside? Oh, don't you bloody dare. Can I go inside? 257 versus 859. Oh, I'm going to lose this. Damn. Right. Here's our plan. Everyone, and I mean everyone, literally hold these. I don't care if you're in a tower. We just need to bottleneck these positions as best we can. Everyone hold this position. How outnumbered are we? We're kind of outnumbered. Because those guys are not actually going to go in and fight. That's the problem. Everyone charge. Everyone charge. We're going to start with some thrown weapons, then I think we're going to need to get involved pretty soon here, actually, in the melee. I'm determined to retake this town if we lose it. Ah, you can't jump down, so I'm going to go after you this way instead. Oh, for goodness sake. Fighting continues, no surprise there. We're going to keep trying, but everyone hold it. We better get to retake this place, and it better be given to us. I'm going to be blooming annoyed if it's not. It's not a great town to hold, I will be honest, because of these three open gates. But what can we do? Are they here? Charge now, bottleneck as best we can. We've got to bottleneck as much as we can here. I just want to drive them into a retreat so then the other guys can take them on from outside. It's such a pain to do a siege. I'd really rather not have to do this again. If I can help it. Everyone keep charging. We have to bottleneck here. It's the only chance we have. we don't bottleneck, we don't stand a chance. Come on. So I'm not even talking, it's just trying to focus on killing as many of these guys as we can. How are we doing in terms of... okay, we've got a slight advantage in terms of kills, but not by much. And they're going to start breaking through here in a second. Keep charging. Damn. Do as much as we can here. No, 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 no. Deal with you. Deal with you. Just chop as many of their backs as we can. The enemies have arrived. That's not ideal. Go away. Okay, reinforcements arrived. Everyone charge. Go, go, go. We're doing everything we can here, and it's not going to be enough, I don't think. How many troops did... Okay, we did get some more troops spawn in from somewhere. I don't know where they are. It's a good defense. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, sadly. I've only got so much health as well. Everyone charge. We just have to bottleneck. Lads, you need to get involved. You can't just stay there. I don't care if you're an archer, you need to get into melee. Everyone hold hit. And then charge. If we pull this off, this is going to be the save of the century, to be honest. How are we doing? 71. That we're on about even losses, but they just have more men. That's my concern. And a lot of these troops are not. A lot of the troops that we have here are not high level. That's my concern. Keep charging. I need to go help the other flank, I think. This one looks like it's struggling a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's hold here. Wow, you looked important. You had a big old cloak and everything. Everyone charge. I think you might be the Pictish nobles actually. We're not going to have enough. We just don't have enough troops inside, and there we go. We're knocked out. God damn it. Okay, they had 195 losses. We had 74. 15 versus 614. We're not going to manage it. We're just not going to have enough. I'm hoping we'll be able to retake this town. Or someone else will retake and give it to us, because we've invested so much time and effort into this town. Let's throw some weapons in as best we can, at least maybe do some damage. Everyone charge now. Go, go, go. There's only 54 of us, however, so we're not gonna last long here, I don't think. We'll just be overwhelmed with numbers. What I'm going to be really annoyed about is if they end up suing for peace right after this battle. I'll be very annoyed if that's the case. Because really, we can get this town back. We know we have the numbers to do it, as long as they don't put too many troops inside, but... We've killed quite a lot of them, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things. But not enough. There's only 50 of us in here. And then we get knocked out again. And that's going to be it in a second. 14 of us now. Everyone hold the gates, not that's going to do much. We tried. That's, Jesus, that's a scary sight, isn't it? As much as we see if we can at least get a kill or two. The more damage, the more kills we get here will help us in the long run. Charge! It's not going to take us long for this siege to be over. I always find it annoying that the lords who are outside the town don't actually come in and help, because maybe I should have waited and just tried to retake it, but we tried. That's going to be us team prisoner, absolutely. My query is how much troops have they put inside? And how long till we are free? There we go. They've only put 83 inside. Where's the old Orcan? What is the realm doing? We're waiting too long without a target? Well, maybe go find yourself a target. You should assault a fortress. You want me to shed my blood outside the fortress so others stand by and watch? I would come help you, but you didn't come help me. Come on. There's a place right there for you to take. I guess my ships are there as well, actually. Please don't just go to Orkney. God damn it. I can't even get my ships back. Because my ships are there. Hang on. Sneak into the town. Sail from port. We just about managed it. Right. Let's go on a big recruiting spree. We're taking that. We're taking that town back. I don't care the consequences. We tried our damn best and it wasn't enough. Recruit as many people as possible. Manual recruiting is a real pain to try and get that place defended. We'll visit the ladies we're passing by. 51 to 56. Do we have a future together? She's still not ready to commit. Can I persuade you? Love is a rose lady, my lady. Left unpaid to me with her. Enough, sir. Okay, she doesn't want to be rushed into marriage. Got it. Okay, we're getting a full contingent of troops here, and then we're taking that place back. I don't know if we're gonna have time before they put lots of people inside, but I want that town back for myself. And if they go for peace, I'm gonna be blooming annoyed. Yeah, it may soon end with the truce. I'm going to be so annoyed if that happens. Okay, I guess maybe we'll have to end up going for another town, but that's still annoying nonetheless. Let's go to our village, recruit as many people as possible. Hello, you're a lord. I don't want to fight with you. Well, we're not going to win that, are we? Run, 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 run. Let's get as many troops as possible. I don't even really care what type of troops they are, they just need to be troops. I'm not going to upgrade them. As time goes on, 50 Norse freedmen. Please tell me you have some other jobs for me. You don't, you bastards. Well, that's not going to help us much, is it? We're making good money. I suppose we could just try recruit some. That's not going to be worth it either. What's the best plan here then? Let's get back on our ships. We'll just keep on recruiting between these two villages and towns. I don't see what other options we have. Speak to the leader. Do you have a job for me? Which doesn't require actually any actual work. No, you don't. Dear me. Can we get Olaf Goodwoodson to go instead? He might go and actually attack instead of Jarl Orkan. Would you go and take a fortress? Done. No. That one there. Okay, he's going to attack. If we can go with him. If we can accompany him there. We're going to go with him and try to take this town back. Although, thinking about it, it might end up going to him, not me, but we've got to try. He's got 319 troops, so I don't want to lose it to a peace offering. We'll free the animal, there we go. There's a feast, but hopefully he's just going to keep going. There we go. Like, yeah, you can take this, Olaf, surely. First of all, can I visit your daughter yet? No. Why are you going after 8 farmers? That's really not the better thing to be doing. You idiot. Can I suggest... You should have thought immediately. Very well, let's go. Let's get in there. My hope is that we can persuade enough people to join us. And we can also get our prisoners back. That's my aim anyway. And I'm just hoping we can persuade enough people to give us the town. But if it goes to someone else, this could go badly wrong. We'll have to see. But we're bound to be going into a truce soon. And if we go into a truce, then they're going to have time to build up their defences. Which is why I'm trying to do this instead. I think we lost some of our javelins. I think we lost some when we got taken prisoner. Because we used to have more javelins than that. The thing is, I don't know what more we could have done during that defence. We just didn't quite have the numbers. We were outnumbered about 4 to 1, I think it was. We were outnumbered by. This isn't an ideal town to try hold on to because of the way the defence is, like the walls are broken through. But I just don't see any other options. This was the only town anywhere near in this part of the world that actually was feasible for me to try to take out by myself. See if we can get our way in. It's a bit of a scrum to get through the door. There we go. I'm just hoping he's not going to try to claim this place for himself, which he probably is. But we'll try. I'm hoping we have the reputation and the general renown enough to be, have earned this town. And it was originally our town. We were the ones who did all the hard work to actually get this town in the first place. Although I'm sure the computer doesn't really count that when it's deciding who gets it. We'll have to see. There we go. 290 morale. And actually, did we not get to take any of these prisoners? I guess not. Right. Who gets this town? Ooh. Okay, you actually think I should get it. Even though you were the one who, to be honest, I thought you captured it and I just tagged along, but thank you. I really hope we can get this place back. But 22 troops is not going to be enough. Sailor, prison broker, ransom broker. Do I need to ransom any of my commands? No, no one's been taken prisoner. I guess maybe it actually understands that I did initially take that place, which is rather remarkable of it. I'm not going to go inside the town, though, just in case. Because someone's definitely going to come and take it. Jarl Orkan. Where are you? There you are. Will you give me the town? You support yourself. Git. Where's the king? Because if we get the king on side, we should be okay. He's close to Balmilkul, wherever that is. No. Okay, factions. Laithlind. This is my concern. The king has no fiefs. And he's going to try to take that place for himself, I reckon. We're going to attempt to go find him. We've got the support of one vassal, I think, at the moment. About Hersia, I stand here. You support Olaf. Can I convince you to support me? No. How's our persuasion doing? It says 6, so it can't be much higher. We're going to put one to riding as we said we would, and we're going to put one into power throw just so we get more bonus with our throwing weapons. Okay, the king was around here somewhere. Or are we going to be given that town? I just don't know. Let's actually head back there, because they might be defending round here and holding on to it. Yeah, the king's here. Please, Mr. King, please give it to me. You support me, thank you. It seems they actually understand that I took the fortress in the first place. Thank you very much, Mr. King. And then if you could give me this town and sue for peace, I would love you. Where are my ships? Just so I know. Are they in Bemba? No, they're on this side. That's interesting. Mumain have come over to Scotland. Then what I think we will do, we will... If we do get this place and we go get peace, which I hope we will... Then my hope is that we can use our... We'll go on a mass recruiting spree. I mean, like, mass recruiting spree. And we will try to train them up at Edoras and also simultaneously in my own party. Norway and Mias and Alban are at peace. Come on, we must be at peace, surely, soon. We're taking this place. Let's hold on to it. I don't want to leave this place alone, really. Okay, it's a Laithlind trader. Please give me the town. Please give me the town. I was the one who initially took it. I deserve it. Not in an obnoxious way, but I was the one who took this for the country and for the Kingdom of Laithlind initially. What's the realm doing? So we're in... Okay, there's no campaign at the moment. What are you and your men doing? You're going to raid a village. Interesting. Well, hey, we get the place back. Thank goodness. I need all the recruits possible. Okay. We need to just mass produce any people in here. Sailors, how much do you cost me? No, not that much. Ransom broker, don't need you. I will go to the Lord's Hall. There's nothing here that I can particularly do. Oh, I'm going to travel through the town when it turns night time. This place is not very profitable, but that is because I raided it, which was my mistake, but we'll wait here for some time till it turns night time. We're going to set up a business. And then we need to work on defence of this place as best possible. Stroll through the town. If anything else, let's just get down this business so we know that we can set up here. At least we got the town back, but we now need to do a bunch more recruitment to get this place at least somewhat defensible. Hello, Mr. Mayor. I want a business. 394 552 492, but it's not even that. 695 for the farmstead. I'm intrigued. How much would we sell? How much would we sell the wool for? Would produce wool cloth worth 1,300 each week. I want to see if I can get a. I want to see if I can get a wool. I'll buy the wool merchant here anyway. But if I can get wool cheaply in this part of the world, I can sell it for a mass profit over in Dorstadt. But that does require me to go over them and get it, which is, you know, easier said than done. Let's drop off most of these troops. Because we can hold 356 troops here, we just need to be able to go get them. Hopefully someone stays there protecting that place. How are we doing in terms of food? Okay, we have enough food, that's not a problem. I'm just going to get rid of that sling. Where's our best place to recruit from? It is definitely up in Scotland, because that's where our villages are, that's where we have positive relations. But I'm just concerned that castle's just going to go straight back under to be... That town's just going to be straight being back to being sieged pretty much instantaneously. You have 4 young warriors. We could try for that, but I don't think that's worth it. If I see any big prisoner groups, I'll go after them, but I need to have enough troops to be able to do that with. And let's not be attacked by a war party if we can help it. I don't see what other options we have apart from to go back to our ships and recruit from our local village, but my problem is with that is that because they require our ships to get over there, it's the one issue with this kingdom, it's that half the kingdoms across the seas, so if you don't have your ships around with you, it's a bit of a problem. And our village is looted, so we can't get troops from there. So we'll head on to the Orkneys, and then we'll try and come back over here at some point soon. Okay, 1 Norse Freedman. We really just need any troops we can at this point. 11 Norse Freeholders. We don't have enough money. Why don't we have enough money? Interesting. Well, let's go back to our town then. If we don't have enough money, we may as well get back to our area. There's a feast at Dunbeatty. We could get some money from there, but without betting on ourselves, we're not going to really have enough to do anything worthwhile, so there's no point. Or I'll just get back to our town. I really just need them to sue for peace at this point, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh, I don't like that. Well, there's only 19 Vikings and 1 Berserker, but I don't know if our freeholders will be enough. I don't think that's worth it. There's some money. I'm actually going to drop my ships just right outside in case we lose. Actually, am I? No. I'm going to go back on my ships. And attempt to get some more troops from Dunbeatty, Balbeatty, etc. I think I can get some troops up in like the Jorvik area, so I could try that as well. Because I don't know if I'm really going to get enough from Balbaity or Dumbaity, but we'll give it a go. Oh, this has been a tough old tough old stream in terms of just trying to get things done and trying to hold on to this town. It's just not possible. For Norse freeholders, we're going to join the competition because if we can get 4,000 pennies out of this, that'll be worth it. I don't have I don't have a shield even. Does the person I'm fighting have a shield? He does. I have an axe. I don't have a shield. Just get out of here. Balbaity or Balbati. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing half the names in this game, but it's okay. Does this leader have anything that I can do for him, which means I get better troops going forward? No, you don't. Let's not take a hostile action. I'm gonna head down to like Jorvik, Beppenborough, Northumbria, see if we can get. I think we can recruit some troops from there, if I'm not mistaken. Cirencester has been besieged by Gwyneth. That's interesting. Let's actually have a look at the state of affairs down this part of the world. Gwyneth is strong. East Anglia are pretty strong. Cornwall are strong. And to their credit, the Kingdom of Glissing, who was a resurgent faction after they died, has actually survived. The other faction, which tried to survive, didn't. But all due credit to them for trying. Okay, we'll stop off from Beppenborough. Hopefully we don't end up going to war with them. We will just pick up some more food. That's going to be an ambush, isn't it? There's a lot of them nowadays. Deal with you as best we can. Go away. Okay, that's the majority of them dealt with. There we go. And our companions dealt with the other ones. Meet you in Middlesham. I guess that's maybe Middlesbrough area. How long do we have to deal with that assassination plot? 30 days. Okay. To Jorvik. And actually, we can go do that quest when we're passing by anyway. It's not a problem. If I can find a group of soldiers which has a lot of prisoners, then I'll try that as well. I certainly thought we used to be able to trade or recruit in Jorvik, but maybe not. It'd be really cool if there was a mechanic which showed you all the places you can recruit in. Let's go deal with this assassination plot quest then. Oh, it's being raided. Is that by people from East Angle? Please don't follow me. He's apparently running from us, despite the fact he has significantly less troops than us. That's interesting. You attacking us now? I just want to get inside Middlesham to find out who's trying to assassinate me. Please go away. Okay, that's definitely going to be... We'll have to come back to that at another stage, because that's been looted. I certainly thought we used to be able to recruit in Beppenborough, but maybe not anymore. So let's sail from port. How is our village in this part of the world doing? Let's have a quick look. It's no longer looted, which is good. Oh, I could really do with us having peace with the Kingdom of Alban, so I have time to actually recruit properly. But we may not have that luxury. That's the problem. stop off here at Dunbeatty, Balbeatty and the Orkneys. Pick up some troops from here. It's just not the easiest kingdom to recruit from because the villages are kind of all over the place. I think I'd want like at least about 400 people inside that town before I'd feel safe to leave it by itself. Hello, Herr Sir Einstein, what should we call it? Do you have any tasks for me? Because you don't really like me very much. I will give you Clovis, so you hopefully like me a bit more going forward. Head up to the Orkneys. I keep on forgetting to check my ships, but I do need to soon. Purely because I think they're going to struggle otherwise. It's 9 Norse Freedmen, thank you. Is there anything I can do for you, Orkney by? One of your slaves? Gotcha, boss. Can do that. And sometimes it's quicker because you have a horse. But I don't know if... Did I lose my horse again? I'll have to check in a second if I lost my horse. Where is the slave? Just need to keep a lookout for the fire. I think I see the smoke up there on the hill, actually. Oh, we can only hold so many people in our ships because we've only got so much skill in seeking. I need some more, but I've got a long way to go before I can get seeking up to the level it needs to be. I hate to bring you back to your master. I'm afraid I don't really care about your destiny because I need troops from this village. So unfortunately, so the only way to do that is by doing tasks with them, getting positive reputation. I think I've lost my horse because I don't seem to have one anymore. I keep on buying horses and I keep on losing them. It's a bit annoying. Here we go, here's the quest done. 11 Norse Freedmen. Do you have any other tasks for me to do? No, okay. We'll head on our way. And we'll head over to our village and the relevant fort with it. I'm not going to say castle, it's not really a castle. Not really big enough to be castles, but, you know, Iron Age hill forts. In fact, kind of when I was visiting my parents, I went and visited an Iron Age hill fort. So there's no actual castle there, but you can kind of see the remnants of where it would have been. It's pretty damn snazzy. 9 Norse freeholders. Okay, recruit. Oh, come on. You're my village, you can do better than that, surely. Do you have any tasks I can help you with? No. Come on, you could have given me more than 2 soldiers, that's for sure. Siren Sister's no longer under siege, but that's not a huge problem. You're a friend, that's fine. We definitely need to set up a much better system of recruitment, so I'm going to go back and work on those villages if I can. I wish there was some form of automatic recruitment. That's the only thing that I'm perhaps finding a little frustrating about this game. But it does make it harder that you actually have to go manually recruit, but really I wonder if in these days the lords actually recruited by themselves. 23 soldiers, can we take you on? Let's give it a go. Oh, at least give me some troops. We'll have to see if we're good enough with this. I'm actually gonna tell my troops to stand ground. I don't want them going in. I'm gonna let them come to us, and then we're gonna try, because we've got a lot of throwing weapons, I think. So if I just turn the ship slightly like this, we should have the best throwing angle. Oh no, we need to be on the other side. So we can try go across them. Okay, let's go. So we can get their non-shield side, as it were. Yeah, we'll do this because then we can throw in weapons from this angle. Oh, I just headshot a friendly troop. Hold on, mate. Okay, let's spin round. We can just keep on doing these throwing weapons from afar. I mean, they're doing throwing weapons at us as well, but... Okay, it's turn. Let's slow down a bit. Okay, we're getting involved. Let's go. Let me cross. Cute. They do have some prisoners which we will happily take for our own supplies. In terms of soldiers. Please don't knock me into the sea. Do not knock me into the sea. Thank you. Okay, let's get going. Let's get involved in this. Oh, we kind of glitchy into the other ship. There we go. No, I'm going to fall into the sea. No, 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 no. What's going on? Leave me alone. Let's get out of here if we can. We just need to detach ourselves from the ship. We can't do anything. That's definitely breaking the ships more and more. Come on. Let's get out of the way if we can. Okay, I'm going to jump across. Oh, there's a lot of angry people here. There we go, dealt with you. Let's come across to deal with you lot here as well. There we go. I definitely need to look to repair my ships, however. Because I do think they're going to struggle. We'll take the sailors, not that they're going to be that useful, but we can shove them in and we can artificially make the numbers look bigger. And they do have slings, actually, so you know, they can at least do something on the walls to help protect as best possible. Okay, let's take all this. Yeah, we've definitely lost our... We lost our horse, we lost some of our throwing weapons. It's not ideal, but that's okay. Let's head out to our town. Ooh, I want to take you on. If you're coming out to the open seas, I'm coming after you. And there's only 48 of you. But you don't have that many more better troops than I do. And if I can kill you, that would be good. I mean, to be fair, I only have some sailors as well, but they do at least have slings. People hold a shield in their left hand, don't they? So I'm going to want to get on the other side. I want to go on their weapon hand, so I want to be on this side. So I can kind of shoot from the correct angle. Hopefully avoid their shields. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're on the correct side here, I think. Let's do what we can here. Okay, we're going to need to get involved in this fight pretty quickly, I'd imagine. But we can't do that because we'll fall into the sea, which is not good either. We can jump across here, that's good. As much as we can. you. Okay, we are being successful here, which is good. We might be able to take him prisoner, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. 3 renounce of morale. You're a prisoner. Excelente. We get a war trophy, also very good. We will share the loot as is our way of doing things. Pick up the war trophy. Any battle trophies here? No. It's fine, we'll get rid of some of these not very good bits of loot, and we'll take the better bits of loot and sell. There's a trader there. If I can just take your toll, I'll take 219 pennies. You may go in peace. That's not a problem. So some potential recruits here. Only one picture. Landowner. We need to improve our relationship with this town so they like us a bit more. Who are you? You are the claimant for Aelich. Got it. Trade with the locals. Let's, first of all, we'll do a battle trophy. That's going to improve the relationship with this town, which is not a bad thing. And let's sell all we can for as much profit as we can. We'll pick up a horse and throwing and some more javelins when the time is right. Let's hold on to that. I know I just sold some throwing spears, but I think I would rather hold on to the... I'd rather have javelins just because there's just more of them than the throwing spears. I think the throwing spears do more damage, but I just think they're tougher in general. Head to the Mead Hall. There's Sphere Warrior, Ransom Broker. I'll speak to you. There we go. Manage the garrison. Do not have many troops inside, that's for sure. Okay. We're going to try upgrade our relationship with this village. We need to. Do you have any tasks? You need grain? I'm sure I can do that for you. Just recruit anyone we can in the meantime. How much grain do we have? We should have enough. I think we have enough. So we need to just do with any villages which are nearby to us. There you go. You give us some more peasants. Do you have any other tasks for me? No. We can try and do this village actually. If we... Oh, 600 pennies for a lord. It's not really worth it. Oh, they're definitely coming into siege, aren't they? Run! Run! Give me any recruits possible, please. What we can do here. There's no way we can get more troops, that's the problem. Let's wait here for some time and wait for the inevitable siege to happen. Oh, there it is. Hopefully someone comes and helps us out. Only if they do siege, we can. I think we can take those guys on, but we'll have to see. Is there any mercenaries in the hall that we can take on? The old captain, that's a lot. 1,000 pennies for not much for one soldier, that's not worth it. Hopefully either someone comes and relieves us, or we can manage to siege by ourselves. Let's upgrade any and all troops that we can. So actually, let's get all the soldiers in. We'll take all the troops out. Just for the second, so we might be able to upgrade them as time goes on. Because at least then we can have some better quality troops inside. That's my thinking at least. And we'll also see if we can take some... We'll also see if we can take some prisoners. Camp, recruit prisoners. No one accepts the offer, understandably. And we're going to wait here for some time. There's only, what, 3 bannermen here? 156 versus 338. We might actually manage this. We may not, but everyone hold here. I don't I don't need them on the walls. I need them just to be able to do this here. Everyone hold here as best you can. Let's do some throwing weapons. Okay. And charge now. Everyone charge. Regardless of what your actual job is. Even if you're an archer, you're a skirmisher, I need you on the walls. Well, I don't need you on the walls, I need you fighting here. You look important, let's try kill you. Keep on fighting, keep on pushing. Do whatever we can here. Everyone charge. You look strong, I want to deal with you if I can help it. I don't know if it's better to target the strong soldiers or the weak soldiers. Because if I target the strong soldiers, there's at least less high level troops for us to attack. But if I target the weak soldiers, there's less soldiers actually that we're fighting. So in that regards, that's the more positive thing to do. But at the moment, I'm struggling to attack anything because this blooming priest is in the way. This is where the two-handed sword would be quite useful. Let me out of the way. Okay, peasant, you need to get out of the way. Charge, charge. Everyone just charge. We're going to go outside. We're going to cut them from behind if we can. More enemies are going to spawn in momentarily, so we need to be quick with how much we do here. Then we need to run back inside. Okay. Those that look like quite low-level troops are theirs. So the more we can do here, the better. Okay, everyone back inside. Everyone back inside. And now charge. Go, 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 go. So we got this surely. Now we did well last time, but this is a much better odds. I'm hoping we'll be able to manage this. I don't know how many kills we've got, but it's not a priority to check right now, but I'm determined to hold on to this city this time. Deal with you as best we can. We're kind of outside because it actually works a bit better that we can just attack people's backs this way. To do with the spearmen. I don't know if I like the Pictish troops. They're okay, but they don't seem that strong, all things considered. I haven't checked how we're doing in terms of winning or losing, but I just need to keep attacking things. I don't have the time to even check, to be honest. Well, let's deal with you. You look strong. Dealt with you, wonderful. Oh, there's more of them. I did not see them there. How are we doing? Oh, we're not going to have enough, I don't think. Just keep on slicing as many of them as we can. Everyone charge. Was that person trying to kill me with his fists? I think he is. Go away. Okay, dealt with you. We need to pick up a new shield from someone. That'll do. It's not ideal. 19 versus 98. We're not going to manage it again. Oh, my word. Unless we can take out like 30 of them by ourselves, that's not going to happen. Even killing 30 of them is not going to be enough. We'll do what we can for sure, but it's not going to be enough to win the siege. There we go. $156, we kill 221. You have trouble thinking straight after the battle, perhaps from a particularly hard hit to your head, and frequent headaches now plague your existence, your attention is reduced by 1, no matter I will persevere. Come on. I hope somebody takes it on our behalf, because we just can't seem to manage it. And they spawn with 74 people inside. Good grief. Well, I think we're going to have to leave that there for a moment, or until next time. We've done our best to hold on to this town. It's not been enough at the moment. I think what we need to do now is work on our recruitment in general. So our villages, we need to just get them all up as high as possible. We need to find a recruitment area which we can just keep on working on. Just get a very large amount of troops going. Maybe we'll go see if we can speak to the people in Northumbria, see if we can recruit from there. We'll have to see. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Ken, Cucumbers, and everyone else who's joined by as well. I very much appreciate it, as always. And more of this will come along soon, although we will be starting Civ 6 next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.